I've gotten back over $400,000 from Amazon from reimbursements, and I never would have got that back if I didn't ask. You don't even need to ask. You can get somebody else to ask for you. Basically, this is probably the most profitable video you'll ever watch, okay? So I've gone and done all these estimates, figured out all the ways to do reimbursements, and I tested all the reimbursement companies that will do it for you. You can do it yourself and save money, or you could have somebody else do it. You set it, forget it. All right, I'll share with you guys the best one. So in total, Amazon takes about 1% to 3.5% in just errors. So basically, you got to ask for this back, loss, damage, all the ways that we go over for Amazon inventory reimbursements, all the other ways, okay? That you'll never get unless you ask for it. And essentially, if you're on a 20% margin and you could get up to 23%, that would increase your profits by 15%. This is the easiest money on the table, and it takes like 10 minutes to set up. So here are Amazon sales total. I'm just going to show you the total numbers of money being taken here or not given, not necessarily taken. 50% third-party sales, which is actually lower. It's growing higher. And these estimates for Amazon sales are actually low. So essentially, when we go over to the table over here, 3.55 billion were stolen or taken or not given in 2018, 4.29 in 2019, 4.92 in 2020, and 5.55 billion dollars in 2021. So in total, that's $18.317 billion that sellers are missing out on because most people don't do reimbursements. So you definitely need to be doing this. And I've gone through all the services, and the one that I suggest to use at this current moment is the one down below. I'm always checking this, and I've checked them all, and I'm keeping it up to date here. So you can do them manually, but if you want to, basically you can go and use these services. Now, there is a disclaimer. You don't want to use any software services that do anything automatically. That was banned by Amazon a while ago. But a big misconception is that sellers are somehow, like a lot of higher level sellers, they're afraid to use a service to get reimbursements. They think it's wrong, but no, Amazon is just incorrectly not giving you the money back that you're owed. They're just basic errors. Are you going to just let 15% of your profits go away? I see a lot of seven-figure sellers that I talk to, they don't do reimbursements. Why? As Amazon gets more competitive over time and as you scale, your margins get lower. Why? This is the easiest way. It's just getting the money that you're actually owed. Why would you pay extra fees? So if you go down below, it takes like 10 minutes to set up. You'll get a dedicated account manager. And basically, it's not software. They have their own internal systems, and they'll manually file cases in whatever at that moment is the safest way to use it. And I'm constantly vetting these companies, and I'll send you guys an email if I change my suggestion, but I don't see it changing at all because the company right now that I'm recommending has just got it completely like that. They did it just as good as me. And it was automated. So I was like, wow, I actually switched to using them because it was easier than doing it myself because it's a pain to organize and manage all of this. So that's what I suggest to use. And just know that this actual video, okay, will be changed if I change my recommendation. And I will send out an email. So if you guys click down there on my link, you get a sweet deal. They'll make sure to take care of you. You can start getting your money back. And even if you're using a different service, I really suggest that you try this out. I think you'll be very surprised because some apps were only saying I was going to get back, $20,000, $30,000, and I got back hundreds of thousands. And I knew from my own internal ways of doing it, and I've done that, and that's how I got a lot of money back. But it was, okay, well, I went and I used another service, and I was like, they're doing everything just the way that I would. So the one that I suggest down below is going to be the best one. And if you guys have any questions about it, you could send me a message because I know reimbursements, specifically if you're a higher level seller, even if you're a lower level seller, everybody should be doing this. And if you have any questions or fears about it, let me know and I'll definitely answer them because this is the thing that I'm most passionate about because I feel like sellers are being just wronged here and afraid that we can't ask for this money back. And it's not fair. Amazon could fix these software errors with one dev in a month, but they choose not to because they know that people won't ask for it back or they make it a little difficult. So if you just want somebody to do it for you, they take 25% of the total reimbursement amount, which is steep if you're getting back a lot of money like me, but you don't have to do it. So If you don't want to do Excel tables, you don't want to use any messy systems or you have to worry about it, you could just outsource it. And that's what a lot of you guys want to do. There's also times where I just do it myself, but some people just want to set it and forget it and focus on growing their business instead of capturing that extra margin. But the easiest way to increase your profit margins is this and international currency transfers. If you're overpaying on that, that's just foolish. But reimbursements, international currency transfers, using the right credit cards, like these simple financial things, you set it and forget it, and then it's a massive change to your profits forever. So yeah, pretty awesome. And they can backdate all the stuff from the past. You get up to 18 months of inventory reimbursements that you can do with Amazon. The rules might change a little bit. They might crack down on it, make it a little bit tighter. So it makes it even more important to be using a service or having a dedicated employee teaching all of the ways of reimbursements that we talk about. Just make sure somebody's doing this for you. And the nice thing I like about the one I suggest down below is that you actually get a dedicated person who's tied to your account. Some other places, well, one, they don't get you as much money. And then two, they don't have a dedicated person. And it's like, is this just a bot, or is this just a random other people who aren't really thinking? So the one I suggest down below, they actually think. And it's nice. So you get a dedicated person, you can email with them. And if you're uncomfortable with a certain type of reimbursement, you can let them know and set that up. And so this is it's a lot more of a customized solution compared to these, big softwares that you see on the internet. There's actual people doing it, and that's the way that it should be done. You don't want to ever be taking risks. So this is what I suggest. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I hope you enjoyed.